morning. My name is Abigail Williams.
And my name is Olivia Williams.
And welcome to the A&O Cooking Show. Today we are talking to you about breakfast. We all know that breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day, but do you know why? Eating a wholesome and nutritious breakfast is linked to many health benefits. For kids like us, it's especially important because it provides our brain with fuel to help us perform better in school, it gives us energy, and it helps reduce the risk of overeating later in the day. Breakfast means break the fast. That means breaking the fasting period of the prior night. Whenever you eat breakfast, it tells your brain to start working to digest food. It wakes up your systems and starts your metabolism to help you get through the day. Let's get started. Today we're going to learn how to make the perfect omelet. The omelet is a great choice for breakfast because it's inexpensive, it's easy and fun to make, it tastes great, you can pack it full of nutrients, and it's a great way for me to get my good breakfast full of protein when I'm in a hurry to get to school. First, we're going to make sure we have clean hands and a clean work surface area because food safety is always your first thing to do. What we're going to need today is number one, a non-stick skillet. We're going to use a 10-inch because it's the perfect size for a 3-egg omelet. Number two, a heat-resistant rubber spatula. That way it doesn't melt or scratch your pan. Number three, cooking spray. That way our eggs don't stick to the pan and without adding fat and calories. Number four, salt and pepper, eggs, and a splash of milk. And number five, all of our fillings. One important tip is to have your fillings ready before you put your eggs into the pan. Because once you put your eggs into the pan, they start cooking so you don't have time to prepare your fillings. So we've already prepared our fillings, so next we're going to move on to our eggs. Eggs are a great source of high quality protein. Protein is what helps build and repairs things in your body such as muscle, hair, skin, nails, and of course, bones. Eggs are a high quality protein, also known as a complete protein, which has all the essential amino acids, also known as the building blocks of protein. One egg has 13 essential vitamins and minerals, such as riboflavin, B12, vitamin D, and one other important nutrient that you probably haven't heard of before, choline. Choline is necessary for the function of your cells, and it helps with memory and brain function, heart health, and breast cancer prevention. Egg is a good source of choline. Another good source is beef liver and chicken liver. I think I'll stick with the eggs. One egg has 70 calories, and you get all of those essential nutrients for only 17 cents an egg. It's both good for you and affordable. Now it's time to crack our eggs. Today we're making a 3-egg omelet. The key to cracking an egg is to crack it on the widest part of your egg, not on the top or the bottom because it's more likely to shatter. Hold the egg between your thumb and your top 2 fingers and give it a good tap on a flat surface or on the edge of your bowl. And voila, there's one. There's 2, and our last egg. There's 3. Now we're going to add milk. The milk makes our omelet light and fluffy. There we go. Now whisk. You want to make sure you really get in there and whisk it really good, because you want to make sure it's really blended. I think that's good. Now we're going to wash our hands. Next we're going to get our pan nice and hot. We've already gotten it nice and hot and sprayed with cooking spray. We use cooking spray instead of oil or butter just to cut down on calories and fat. Now we're going to add in our egg mixture. Hear the starts to set. You can see the little bubbles rising. Next, you're going to take your spatula and pull up on the side of your egg and tilt your pan to get all of the liquid eggs to the bottom of your pan. Keep pulling and tilting until your pan is covered with cooked eggs. Here's an important tip. If you're right-handed, you should put your toppings on your left-hand side, so that way when you go to fold your omelet, you can do it with your dominant hand and vice versa. Don't worry, if your eggs are still a little bit runny when you're adding your toppings, they will continue to heat while you are talking about our toppings and putting in your toppings. So Abigail, what kind of toppings do you think we should put in? I think we should add some green onions. Go ahead and add some. There we go, a little bit of green onions. That looks delicious right now. What do you think we should add? I think we should try ham. Definitely. We both love ham. We should add a little bit more. How about we add a little bit of salt and pepper for taste? Definitely. There we go. Last but not least, me and my sister love cheese, so we have to have our cheese. So we're gonna let that sit so that our cheese can melt. You know how people say, make sure that you color your plate and eat a rainbow? Well, that's so that you get all the essential nutrients that you need to grow big and strong. So Abigail, do you mind getting a plate for me? Sure, I'll get a plate. So I'm gonna fold this over. So I'm gonna fold my omelet over. Look how light and fluffy it is. That looks delicious. We're going to simply slide our omelet off of our plate. Do you mind getting the spatula to help me? Okay. Turn it a little. How delicious does that look? That looks awesome. Hey, Abigail, what else do you think we should add to our omelet to make this a complete meal? How about some strawberries and blueberries? I'll go get some. I'll add some salsa while she's doing that. What about milk and a piece of toast to also help us? That sounds delicious. Look at that sauce on top. Thanks for watching this episode of the A&O Cooking Show. Let's eat.